the battle shape up? How will you win? Let's get started!
Howdy ho! Guys, this is my Balrog versus series. This is where I'm just going to take 3 matches straight in a row that I played online, put them up here, and get your guys' opinions on what I should have done, what I shouldn't do, and also let you guys know how I went about each matchup. Of course, I played a couple warm-ups, so I wouldn't completely be garbage and show you guys nonsense, but these were pretty good matches actually, and a pretty good recording for my first ever Balrog versus video. So basically, this can... You know, I try to play the keep away. As a Balrog player, I was told by my friend Slampig that I block extremely well, so Kens don't scare me because they're mix-ups and stuff like that. You know, I block them really, really well. Basically, I was just trying to zone them in and then, you know, get in, get out kind of thing. Fortunately, I just went to do a dash punch in there, and I got caught with a grab. But, you know, you want to try to keep the pressure, and, oh man, that could have been really bad, but I missed the headbutt there. But I was able to regroup actually, and I was never once like really worried about this matchup. Kens are it's real tough on Kens to get into Balrog and stuff like that, especially because his anti-airs are so good and stuff like that. And the only thing you really have to worry about is his mix-ups, and to make sure you know, you tech those Kara throws and always expect them. So yeah, I bait him in there, and usually a lot of Kens, like their jab, you know, their jab uppercut has a quick recovery, so that people will sometimes do it twice in a row. You also got to watch out for that. He also has great footsies and stuff like that. So this was actually a great like warm-up match for what's to come and stuff like that. And I noticed I had a full bar there and stuff. I usually don't. I usually use a lot of EX in my game. I like to use the EX upper, and then maybe you know, if they're blocking down low, I know I'll miss, but they'll recover in time. I don't know what this guy was doing. He must have been jamming. But what I'll do is use a lot of EX upper, and I'll when I know he's blocking down, I'll, you know, purposely miss and then grab him real quick because he can recover so fast. Or if he starts getting used to that, that's when I start throwing out the jabs into a little combo, into a headbutt, into ultra. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of good mixes with Balrog and stuff like that. But you know, that was a silly match. Kens are really not a problem. It shouldn't be a problem. So. When you're playing Balrog, unless you know, he gets in and just completely dominates you and frustrates you. That's one thing about Ken players. This guy was actually, when it comes to mirror matches, I am absolutely horrible. I get all nervous. I think this guy had like a lot of BP and stuff like that too, or more than me. Not a lot, but more than me. So I was like, damn, you know what I mean? But it was actually a pretty good matchup. I guess he was toying with me in the beginning there. I don't know why. He must have thought I was garbage, but I gave this guy a nice good run for his money and stuff like that. You gotta just, you know, and I'm always thinking like, alright, so how do I play as Balrog? And I kind of think that's how everybody plays, but that's not always the case there, and I just got, you know, obliterated. I forget about those goddamn overheads and stuff like that, and I start getting a little worried. Now right here, I had the freaking lead, and you know, I got too comfortable. I was doing stupid things. He just kept on adding pressure. He didn't fall for the EX headbutt. EX headbutt's invisible on wake up, so I you know, once I could fit it in there, I'll fit it in there. If he's still doing a string, I'll usually catch him. I caught him the first time. The second time he was smart and just blocked after the headbutt or after the overhead, and he caught me. So that was a little devastating right there. I was already like, you know, the confidence was low. Teching his throws, he was just adding pressure. Like I was just like, what am I doing? There you go. And you know, this guy, though, like it was hard to tell what the hell he was doing. A lot that seemed random. Like, see, there you go. He caught me. He used one of my tricks. Should have tossed out the ultra, but I figured, you know, Balrog has a lot of life, so you know, when it comes to damage scaling, you know, it wouldn't come out. I would like to use the ultra when he has less life, so I can at least guarantee, you know, a victory round. But there he goes, he catches me again. He figures that idea that I used was good on him, but this time I caught him, and this time I'm going to use my ultra. Doesn't quite finish my look at it. It doesn't do any damage whatsoever, but you know, it gets him into the corner, gets him trapped. So now you can, here you go, start your mix-ups. Right now, this was pretty neat. He was toying with me and stuff like that. He kept on moving, so I was like, you know what? Boom. Fuck it. And well, unfortunately though, I, you know, lose all my meter for the third round, but it was worth it because this guy, you know, he had a lot of tricks up his sleeve, and I didn't trust. You know, I just wanted a finishing move. I don't care. And with Balrog, I usually build up meter pretty fast, so I wasn't really worried about it. This guy, man. And like the funny thing is that he didn't really use that many combos as I thought. Like, yeah, he was really nifty as far as resets and stuff like that. And I just couldn't, like, I don't know, man. I just got flustered and stuff like that, and I just couldn't. I didn't know what to do. But you know what? I'm doing this because I'm actually doing my first tournament, live tournament, 8 at the Break in Dunella, New Jersey. And you know, Ryder from from New Jersey, who's big Able player. Otoro was there a couple of times. You know, Andre, the Bison player, was there a couple of times. So I really want to just step my game. I want to win at least one round. Let me just win one round. I don't care if it's in the winners or in the losers. I just want to win one round. And you know, so he got me there, and this is why I figured this is like my first step into training, and I want you guys like serious input. Like if I'm garbage, let me know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like I hit a little plateau with him. I thought I had a couple of stuff, but with Balrog it's tough because you can't hit like the overhead into the headbutt. You know, that's only character specific kind of combos and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard, you know. When you're doing Balrog versus Balrog, you know, it's like who hits the jab first and stuff like that. And you know, I get punished a lot on focus attacks. That's why I was trying to focus so much. But yeah, I kept on falling for that, and he caught me there. And there was not one point where like I was real comfortable in this matchup. The guy just kept on adding pressure and pressure and pressure. And usually it's a weird thing because I'm the one adding pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a really aggressive Balrog player, and that's my biggest downfall at the same time. Like my mid game is shot. And that's what I need to try to figure out before I get into this matchup. I actually saw him again in the lobby. That's why we're playing again. And you know, he kicked me out first. I sent him a message. I was like, "Hey, come on, man, let me get a second chance." So when I went back in there, he hit the ready button, and this is what the outcome was. You know, another thing too, man. I gotta give this guy credit, man. Like he was down. There was a lot of times where he was down and out, and he didn't give up. He still added pressure, and that's what kind of shocked me a little bit. And I guess that's what you need in your game. You know what I mean? You can't be, oh well, I'm gonna take it easy because I'm down on the life lead. Like sometimes, like when you're good at being aggressive and stuff like that, you gotta keep on going with it. It also surprises your opponent too. So, and then, oh god, I tried to do the reset. That link right there, it you know, sucks as far as damage scaling is concerned. That's why I like to just throw out after the second one. I throw out one jab and I'll try for the grab or something, try to reset or something like that. But since Balrog, you can't connect the overhead into the the crouching short into the headbutt, I was just trying to go for a grab, and he was able to get out. That would have done a lot of damage right there. Probably would have been dead. We wouldn't go into round 3, but instead, you know, we're quite even right now. I'm just trying to play games, block, and he catches me again with that, man. You know, it was so frustrating. But hey guys, this is just a quick video, my first ever episode of Balrog's Versus. Let me know how you guys like it. I hope you guys like it, and let me get some of your input. There's more to come, and have a happy new year, and be safe. Later.